A personal lease versus a company provided car with a very high benefit in kind value. Let's do some comparisons. Welcome back, folks. So I thought what I'd do today is take a petrol car on a personal lease and compare it with what you would pay in company car tax if your company provided you with the car. So no salary sacrifice, no cost to you in terms of leasing the car, but some benefit in kind rates are ridiculously high, even for a simple little diesel car. So let's just do some number crunching and make some comparisons. So what I thought I'd do is I've nipped over to Lease Loco, great website as usual, use it all the time on these videos. It's like confused.com for leasing cars. Come across this, it's a 1 Series M135 X-Drive, and I've chosen this because on a personal lease it's actually coming out really quite cheap at the moment, May the 4th 2025. So it's telling me, look, I've gone for 3 years, I've only gone for 5,000 miles, but we could change that. I tell you what, let's make it more realistic. Let's go for 10,000 miles. So it's a 1 plus 35, so that means 1 month up front, 35 equal payments, 36-month term. So no big deposit. And if you were to personally lease this, it would come out at the moment, this is on a standard spec car, no optional extras, I'm assuming, $458.11 per month. Okay, so that's pretty good. I had a M140 in 2017. I put 500 quid in. Over 4 years, 8,000 miles a year, that was 411 on a PCP. So that's not bad considering this car is probably much more expensive to purchase, 458.11. So what would it cost if we had a very nice employer who provided us with this car? So no cost to us in terms of paying for the lease. So we've talked about benefit in kind before. What is benefit in kind? Well, a lot of my videos are based around electric vehicle salary sacrifices because they have a very low benefit in kind. They have a benefit in kind of around, well, it is 2%. It might change. It started off at 0%, then it went to 1%, and for the last couple of years it's been 2%. 2% of what? Was 2% of the purchase price. So if you got an electric vehicle with a £50,000 purchase price, £1,000 comes off your tax code. So you don't pay £1,000 tax, it comes off your personal allowance and then you pay it at your base rate. Now, interestingly, on this M135i, the benefit in kind is 37%. 37%! So a very bad choice as a company car, and I'm going to show you why. Or it might be, depending on your own tax circumstances. So it's telling me here, look, that the P11D value, effectively the purchase price for calculating the benefit in kind, is 42,590, and it's got a 37% benefit in kind charge. So all that means is you take that purchase price, you multiply by 37%, and you get a benefit in kind of £15,758. So I'm going to nip over to the salary sacrifice spreadsheet. Just make sure you can see this. Yes, you can. This is available to purchase, by the way. A lot of people are taking me up on this. It's a great little tool. You can send me an email. Send me an email here, and you'll get instructions how to purchase one. It's a one-off donation of £10. And then in the future, if you ever want an update, tax rates changes, drop me another email, you get an update for free. I've also, while we're talking about it, I've also got another spreadsheet which you can purchase, which is for calculating PCPs, HPs, voluntary termination, overpayment calculations as well. So there's 2 spreadsheets that are really useful. So we're going to use the salary sacrifice sheet. And let's see what it would cost us in company car tax. So not salary sacrifice, nothing that we're contributing towards in terms of the lease. What will we pay in tax? So let's assume we've got a standard tax code, which is fixed until at least 2028 at 1257L. So that means that we don't pay any income tax for the first £12,570 per year. And I'm assuming you've got no other taxable benefits that might come off your tax code, such as private gym memberships, private medical care, that kind of thing. Let's assume we earn, we'll do two examples. Let's assume we earn £50,000 a year and we're not contributing to the car. So all we need to do on here is just put the benefit in kind rate, which we've just seen is 37%. And it's got a P11D value according to this website here of 42,590. So I'm going to put that into the P11D box, 42,590. So as it said on that website, 15,758 benefit in kind. So that comes off our 12,570 personal allowance, which means, ignoring any other benefits we've got, we're now into negative tax code territory. And the spreadsheet is telling me that because it's got a K there. If you ever have a K tax code, it means you have a negative tax code. It's adjusted our tax code, look, to effectively minus 3190, or it would be shown on your tax notification as K319. Now, without this, let's just knock that down to zero for a minute. We would come out with a £50,000 salary, excluding anything else, pension contributions, that kind of thing, with a net pay of £3,293. If we had an M135i as a company car, we would come out with, changing this back to 37%, £2,772. That car would cost us £520 a month in company car tax. It is, on 10,000 miles a year, £458 per month on a personal lease. So you'd be better off leasing it personally. What if we earn £60,000 a year? Change this to 60. Tax code is the same, 525. Now, that's why sometimes it's better to take a car allowance rather than taking a company car. The only issue you're going to have is if your employer says, OK, we'll give you £525 a month car allowance. That's going to be subject to tax and NI, which means you're probably going to come out with £350. So it's not going to get you this car on a personal lease. So you'd have to get a car allowance of probably around £650 a month gross to get enough to personally lease this car. Food for thought, just a quick video today, but just to show that sometimes company cars, unless they're electric or hybrid, don't make a lot of sense sometimes in terms of the amount of company tax you will pay. As I said, if you want to get a copy of either of my spreadsheets, please email me here. If you like the content, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so that you're notified as and when I create new content. Until next time, thanks for watching. Take care.